It will serve us well if I understand more of your battle tactics.
There was Medusa, queen of the Gorgons. Her gaze turned men to stone. A mirror will turn her own powers against her. Or, you may remove her head, but that is the hard way.
Which did you choose?
The hard way.
Forget I asked.
Freya, you were just beginning to tell us the story of Hrimthur, the stonemason's son, and the wager Odin involved you in.
Yes. All right.
Enough. What is that?
A phantom! Rune magic! Aim for the runic core!
Bloody hell, look at that thing! Nicely done! Keep on it! Give yourself an opening! Don't waste it!
Attack! It's done!
Attack!
Steady your guard!
Close in! Attack!
Horde weaken!
Nicely done! Keep on it!
Can't do this without you, Craig!
Attack! Attack!
Nicely done! Keep on it! I felt that one, brother! Nicely done! Keep on it!
Behind you, Kratos!
Nicely done! Keep on it!
Kratos, the springs! Bring them down!
Watch your right! Freya, you were just beginning to tell us the story of Hrimthur, the stonemason's son, and the wager Odin involved you in.
Yes. All right. A mysterious mason had to build the entire wall in 3 turns.
Two! It was two!
And if he was late, he'd be owed nothing. But if he succeeded, he was promised an audience with the queen.
Another time. We must focus. Close in! Attack!
Nicely done! Keep on it!
Close in! Attack!
Kratos, the spring! Bring them down!
Give yourself an opening! Don't waste it! Nasty hit! You alright, brother? Come on, get up, brother! Give yourself an opening! Don't waste it!
Close in! Attack!
Attack the spring! Hurry before it's covered!
Above you, brother!
Close in! Attack!
Nasty hit! You alright, brother? The core first, then the spring! Incoming! Above you!
Kratos, spring!
Well, yet another gift of Fimbulwinter, I suppose.
The magic draining out of all of us has to end up somewhere.
I must say, I think we make a good team. With my brains, Kratos' brawn, and my lady's,
Wisdom, magic, ability to tolerate you for long periods of time.
I was going to say brutality.
That works.
Freya, you were just beginning to tell us the story of Hrimthur, the stonemason's son, and the wager Odin and Voldian.
Yes. All right. A mysterious mason had to build the entire wall in 3 turns of the season.
2! It was 2!
And if he was late, he'd be owed nothing. But if he succeeded, he was promised an audience with the queen. Or so I learned one day when Odin burst into our bedchambers, raging and half drunk before noon, telling me to get dressed and go see what the mason wants. So, off I went, not knowing what had truly been promised or expected. Dagger stashed in my robe for emergency. And this mason, this giant in disguise.
His name was Hrimthur!
He just smiled to see me. As you said, he was
Freya, here.
You have an interest in botanicals now?
Another sleeping troll, courtesy of the dwarves. Freya, you once revived a giant's corpse to stop a certain fight we won't talk about. Could you call on that power again?
Maybe. Do you have a massive giant's corpse for me to revive?
No?
Well, there you go.
Getting back to your story, Freya. You granted an audience to Hrimthur after he finished building Asgard's wall. What at long last did he whisper to you?
Another time. We must focus. Why do you yawn?
Force of habit, I suppose, since I don't sleep anymore. Although, it's far more confounding that I'm the tired one. I've seen you stay awake for days at a time without so much as a drooping eyelid. Not even a nap.
Gods do not nap.
Oh, tell that to Thor. Hold that thought. I think it's about to get vile. Getting back to your story, Freya. You granted an audience to Hrimthur after he finished building Asgard's wall. What at long last did he whisper to you?
Well,
Brother, wait. Do you notice that? Getting back to your story, Freya. You granted an audience to Hrimthur after he finished building Asgard's wall. What at long last did he whisper to you?
well. He said the Aesir had killed his father, and he needed to know that one day they'd burn him. I pointed out I was Aesir now too, technically. He gave me a look, as if he somehow knew better and continued. He said he'd built in a structural flaw behind the Asgard realm tower.
I knew it! How do we make use of it?
We don't. He said Surtur would know what to do. And if Surtur's approaching Asgard's wall,
Then it is already Ragnarok.
Aye, blast it. I hoped it might have given us another way. Right side, brother!
light out.
A token.
Badge of honor. The elves made a decision. Hang them up outside the dwelling. Show their support for my brother. That's all my brother's tributes.
Would you prefer we hang on to them?
Do what you will. If Freyr didn't bother taking them when he left Alfheim, he wouldn't mind us selling them to the dwarves.
Brother, get up! Brother! Behind you, watch out! Brother, get up! Brother!
Locked. It requires 2 keys.
That's the beauty of a locked door. It could be anything. Monsters, treasure. Knowing our luck, it'll be a bit of both.
Statue.
This statue may have survived Freya's absence, but a truce clearly did not. Monuments are useless to those who ignore their message.
He didn't create a truce through diplomacy alone. His godhood, his very presence is what separated and allowed peace to take root. When he left, he had to have known what would happen.
Well, he had good reason to leave. Some jackass convinced his sister to marry a madman. You're right. Normally we'd have to provide our own. Perhaps slotting a crystal on the opposite side could shed some light on this mystery.
You said monuments are useless. Why restore this one?
It was hidden for some time. Perhaps now it can serve as a reminder.
Aye. Nothing reminds people of their history like chiseled, well-lit marble. Looks like we can read the inscription now as well. In honor of the Enlightened One, may his gift of light shine eternal. Ah, gift of light.
Light from the crystals. It is in the sand now.
Would you look at that? Freyr's gift endures after all. Or should I say, his presence?
You are not funny. Before I met Faye, I could not imagine a life of peace. After her death, in our travels to Jotunheim, I found peace on my own. It remains my responsibility to make it last.
Perhaps the elves will find peace again one day, even without Frey's guidance.
His presence continues to guide them, whether they realize it or not.
Freyr, I've always wondered, why was Freyr so revered here so quickly upon his first arrival?
Well, to begin with, it wasn't his first arrival. Very few know this, but Freyr was one of the earliest visitors to Alfeim, back in the dawn of Ragnarök.
Not now.
Freyr, earlier you mentioned that Freyr was one of Alfheim's first visitors. Care to elaborate? I wasn't in these lands at the dawn of realm travel.
Well, we believed for a long time that all the giants had died in the flood, until one of them appeared in Ragnarök. Her name was Gerd, and she came offering to teach us the secrets of traveling between realms using Bifrost time. Freyr became immediately infatuated with her. He always yearned to wander, and along came someone who could truly show him home. So, wander they did, exploring the world tree from root to branch. But one day, it came time for Gerd to wander away. Freyr spoke and resolved himself to perform some great feat to win her back. He set his aim on the grandest of treasures. He intended to be the first to find the elusive source of Bifrost light.
Enough. We will continue later.
Freyr, returning to the story of your brother, you said he made it his mission to find the source of Bifrost light.
He did indeed. And he succeeded, although quite by accident. Freyr believed he navigated best while fortified by a potent blend of vantage. When he wandered, he wandered. And he managed to wander from the World Tree directly into the Lake of Souls.
Hold. We will finish later.
Something is coming, and it's not happening.
Nasty hit! You all right, brother?
Switching arrows! Come on, Kratos! Off your back!
Something is coming, and it's not happening.
Kratos! Are you okay?
Something is coming. Not happening.
Nasty hit! You alright, brother? Come on, Traitor! Off your back!
Something is coming. It's not happening.
Your guess is as good as mine. Imprisoning a drake. Can't decide whether to be impressed or horrified.
Either way, it is over now.
Freya, that story before of your brother, you said he wandered from the World Tree to the Lake of Souls.
It's true. The elves have never seen anybody come out of the lake before, so it got some attention.
Oh, that is bloody hilarious.
I don't know whether he worked his charms at that point or they just assumed him to be a great deity. But of course, he hadn't made this journey in search of responsibility, so he didn't stick around long. Still, the legend of his manifestation was passed along through the ages. It even endured after the Great Division, remembered by light and dark elf alike. So when at last he returned, he was uniquely situated to gain the trust of both sides and help to create a truce. The problem was, both sides trusted only him. So the peace could only last as long as he stayed around to keep it. And with the long war dragging on without an end in sight, I suppose making any kind of peace was an irresistible notion for him, even if it meant having to rule.
Well, brother, before you see the lad again, might we discuss an approach?
He will tell me where he has been. That is my approach.
Ah, classic Spartan diplomacy.
Wait. Did you say Odin invited him to Asgard, and then he disappeared for 2 days?
Aye, but surely the lad's got more sense than to...
Don't underestimate Odin's powers of persuasion. He filled my son's head with lies. Why wouldn't he do the same with yours?
Can you tell that one-eyed nutsucker he owes me one?
Fight me now and eternally.
Well, looky there. Glad you can make the trip, your goddessness. I put your sigil magic on the young bird's bow, but then he insisted he got into it or something. I don't rightly know who's yelling at who right there, but I figure they both got something.
Hello! Good to see the chimes working as intended.
So, who else are we likely to encounter amongst your detachable emotional apparitions?
Well, there's certainly no avoiding anxiety. Oh no. What are you talking about me? What did I do?
Oh, you should have heard the shit they were told you.
What? Oh dear, oh dear. There was no such talk. Shame on you, Bitter. Are you sure? Yes, Andy. No opprobrium to be found in this discourse. I was merely making your acquaintance with our adventuring friends here.
Ah, people!
Well, there it is. Well, good luck up there.
Talk to squirrels now, huh? Well, come on, man. Hey, Tyr! Wake up! You got company. Now, why don't you just make yourself at home and so-called study your job?
You're sure he won't mind?
Mine. Joint getting blasted here by the day.
I never thought I'd have the pleasure of seeing you again, Fred.
Don't call me that. I haven't been that person in a long time. But I'm happy to see you too. I'd feared the worst for so long. What you must have been through.
Nothing so bad as what you've suffered. Freya, I am so sorry to hear what happened to Baldur. He was only a boy when I saw him last, but I know he meant more to you than anything.
Yes.
Or bear your vengeance in this way. It's truly an inspiration for those of us who believe in peace.
The only peace these realms will ever know is once Odin is gone. I believe in that.
So you're not here to prevent Ragnarök. You're to bring it about.
I'm here to make sure Odin doesn't hurt anyone, the way he hurt us.
I can see what I'm saying. Forgive me. removed from my days.
You better screw his head back on, and I mean tightly.
So you're back.
Are you ready to answer me?
About what?
Where did you go? Who did you see? Was it Odin?
What? Is that what you think?
Do you deny it? Answer me! Did you go to Asgard?
No! Of course not! But so what if I did? It's my future, it's my life.
You are my son!
Then why don't you trust me?
If you want me to trust you, then tell me the truth.
The truth is you're being a complete asshole.
Laddie, you know that's no way to change a man's mind.
He doesn't have any faith in me. It's fine if he keeps secrets. It's fine if Mom did.
It is not fine! Her secrets ought to be stuck with this path.
Oh, okay. So you don't believe in her anymore either?
This is not about your mother! What you have done is lie.
Wonder where I learned that.
That's quite enough.
Since when do you always take his side?
Since he became the one making sense.
Look, I was only thinking about going to Odin, but I swear it's for a good reason.
There is no good reason to go to Odin.
He'll only cloud your mind.
But I'd be going for us. I gotta stop something bad from happening.
Something bad did happen. Look at me, at Freya, at Tyr. Odin did this to us.
What's got everyone caterwauling all of a sudden?
Atreas wants to go to Asgard.
Asgard? Get kicked in the head or something?
Great. I guess everybody's against me now.
You must choose who you are going to be. Are you going to continue to lie and keep things from me? Or are you my son?
Choose? I never get to choose. Just leave me alone.
Listen.
Let go of me!
Listen!
Let go!
What the fuck?
Atreas! Sindri, just try to keep control!
Great.
Freezing cold, lots of hellwalkers,